Welcome to Maple Ridge Chrysler. My name is Jamarly, and today I'll be showing you this 2015 Dodge Journey SXT in Fathom Blue. We're just going to do a quick walk around of this vehicle, starting up here at the front where we have our quad halogen headlamps as well as our fog lamps down there at the bottom. Them together have an increased visibility during the night. Under the hood, we have a 3.6 liter V6 VVT Pentastar engine, a legendary engine from Chrysler that actually allows you to have a great amount of fuel economy while still being powerful and fast. Coming down here to the wheels, we'll see our 17-inch completely aluminum rims wrapped with Kumo Solus tires that are filled with nitrogen. As you could tell by that green cap, nitrogen stays at a more equal temperature throughout the year, decreasing your leakage, increasing your fuel economy. There's a great amount of storage left on those, so you don't have to worry about changing them. Here on our mirrors, they are breakaway mirrors, which means they bend both to the front and the back like you can see, and they get out of the way in the case of a minor accident. You're not going to have to worry about them breaking off because they'll move out of the way. They're also heated, as you can tell by this sign, during the winter and during the snow and the frost. All you got to do is let them melt off instead of having to scrape them with your credit card. Before we step inside, I just want to quickly show you the remote of this vehicle. It has double press to start. All you got to do is double press the remote. The vehicle will lock, the engine will start up, and you can also double press to turn it off. We also have our lock button and our unlock button. Another cool feature is that we have proximity entry, so all you have to do is put your hand in the door, it opens up, and all you got to do is press the button and it locks the whole vehicle. Now let's step inside. Here inside the front door of the vehicle, we will see our left and right mirror controls, our window controls, and our power locks. Our front windows are auto, which means you tap them once down, tap them once up, and they go all the way without having to hold your finger. There's some storage down here along with the water bottle holder and one of the speakers in this vehicle. Now here on the side of the vehicle, we will also see our headlamp controls, which you can actually set on auto and forget it, and they will adjust according to the brightness of the day. And here's the knob to control the brightness of your interior displays. Below we have our parking brake as well as our hood release. Now let's step fully inside. All we have to do is to start the vehicle is put our foot on the brakes and touch the push start. The vehicle starts up nice and easy. And here in our cluster display, we have our tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, with a digital display in the middle, which is currently showing us the direction we're facing. Oh, gotta turn that down. Showing the direction that we're facing currently, the temperature it is outside, and what our speed is in kilometers, which can easily be turned to miles per hour when you're crossing over the border. All we got to do to see the rest of our options is scroll through this. We can see our trip information, our tire pressure, our other vehicle information, like transmission temperature, engine hours, coolant temperature, oil temperature, etc., which is a great feature to all allow you to keep tabs on where your vehicle is at, as well as this messages section actually shows you when your vehicle needs to be tuned up with your tires or with your airbags or etc. Coming down to the wheel, we will see our voice recognition controls, which allows you to stay connected while keeping your hands on the wheel and eyes on the road by answering your text messages and your phone calls. Here's the remote for the digital display. Here are your cruise control settings. And here in the center, we have our 3.0 Uconnect screen. It's a touch screen, and it's just your regular radio settings, but it's actually really nice to flip through. We also know that we can actually hook up other media devices via auxiliary cable, USB port, or disc, or Bluetooth, as I mentioned earlier. We have our climate here. We can have isolated climate zones for the front, or we can have synced climate zones. Right now I'm just going to press the sync button. You can also unsync them, and then the passenger side can change their temperature according to how they feel. There are more customizable options. We can also turn on and off the outlet in the back seat, which I'll talk more about in a moment. And we can turn off the screen. Here we have our more climate controls, our volume tuning. Here we have our shifter with our illuminated cup holders. There's a great amount of storage down here. We also have a large glove compartment, currently with your cargo net for the back, which is brand new. As well as in the center console, we will see a tray to collect change. Below, we will also see a DC plug, your auxiliary jack, and your USB port. Now let's step around to the back. Here in the back of the vehicle, we will see our power window control, another one of your speakers, and a great amount of storage again. Here in the back seat, we'll see that there is really cool features. Like I mentioned earlier, there's that AC plug. You just lift up that flap and you can plug in any two-pronged plug, as well as another DC plug. Under the floor, we also have storage, and there are these removable inserts that can actually be used as coolers, or you can keep things dry and safe and tucked away without being out in the open. Now we also have our armrest in the middle with your cup holders. As well, the back is actually a 60-40 split, and so you gotta just pull this lever, the seat folds down on this side, increasing your trunk capacity. Now let's just go around to the back. I'll also point out right now that the top has your roof rack, which is really great. Always reach for under the E to open up the trunk. And you'll see your shopping bag hooks around the side, another DC plug, some anchors for straps here if you ever need them, as well as a trunk cover, which is great. You just slide it in there to the sides, pull it out, slide it back in, as well as under this floor we have a great amount of storage space again, which can fold up, and your storage for your jack, which is great. And that has been a very brief walkthrough of this 2015 Dodge Journey SXT in Fathom Blue. Hope you'll come down to Maple Ridge Chrysler to check out this vehicle or other new and used options. Remember, we have 0% financing and we're closer than you think. Bye-bye.